Yo guys, Thirsty Gogeta back at it again. And I was just watching Dangerville, which I highly recommend you go watch them. They're fucking amazing. But I was just watching one of their videos, and they're primarily Godzilla content, which I really love. Yeah, and I love being addicted to Sprite. Anyways, I was watching two of their videos. Well, I'm currently still watching one, but they were talking about like how Godzilla can grow up to be more powerful. And if we know the King of the Monsters, he's constantly getting power-ups, like literally. Like I remember 2014, he had like jagged like small spikes, and then he grew to be like this. And this is the SH Figure Arts 2019 Godzilla. I tried looking for this motherfucker for so goddamn long, and I could not fucking find him for the life of me until I started moving around all of Texas. Excuse me. Anyways, awesome. He's my son. Anyways, let me just show you the silhouette. This was, I guess, a leak or something. And Godzilla is looking to be buff as shit. Like, you could just look at the spikes, and they're obviously different from these spikes. Like, very different. Like, yeah, we can just, like, have them right here. Like, there's very different spikes. They seem to be a bit larger. And also his arms, they look a hell of a lot more buff. And his calves, his legs are more buff as well. It seems like he's got more, like, more pec. Like, more chest areas. And it also looks like his head is kind of grown larger as well. So he might have some, like, fucking evolution in the next movie, which is very badass to hear. But, I don't know. Could he have the red atomic breath? Maybe, maybe not. But I heard that his name was Crimson Godzilla. It could just be a toy feature or whatever the hell. But if Godzilla gets the red spiral, like the freaking spiral heat ray, the red version of it, burning spark heat ray. There we go. If he gets that, that would be badass as hell. And this looks like a very epic redesign. Very epic redesign. That tail, it kind of looks the same, more or less. Excuse me. And it just, his legs look more buff, and overall, his more silhouette is just more buff. And I guess from another leak photo that talking about showed Godzilla's spikes, and they had been glowing red. So I guess maybe that Godzilla is going to be able to access the burning G spark heat ray, and that would be badass as hell. I cannot wait for this movie. We're getting like Godzilla -1, we're getting all these comics, and then we're getting this. This is just a great time to be a Godzilla fan, and I'm just glad I'm in because Godzilla fans are eating good right now. Like, they're eating very good. And other than that, just wow. How much more powerful can MonsterVerse Godzilla can get? I know he's not the most powerful, but I think he's in the upper echelon when it comes down to the Godzilla variations of when it comes into terms of power, strength, and abilities. Because Godzilla Dominion, he showcased a shit ton of abilities. This comic right here, it's cool as fuck. Anyways, I know in this comic, he was showing off abilities like a motherfucker. What pages? And the art is amazing. I really love it. I really love the illustration. No, the illustrator's work. Like, he was fighting Scylla. Like, he could see in, like, infrared. That's fucking cool as shit. Godzilla is just OP as fuck. Like, my god. Like, this shot right here is just badass as shit. Oh, man. Godzilla, why are you so badass? Godzilla's a badass, and he fucking knows it. That shows his nerve system. I thought that was pretty cool, and it shows him having like a very large brain, very human-esque brain as well. So that's pretty cool. Giant lemurs. Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. Ripping the spot. Godzilla. It's just, he is that fucking guy. Godzilla is just that guy. He's him. Like, people are saying that, oh, Kong's gonna win whenever Godzilla vs. Kong was first announced. Like, bro, no. Kong was not winning that. Like, Godzilla right here was able to, like, here and there, the winds blow strange, they eddy and they fold into places, like, as if he senses fucking everything. Like, absolutely everything. Along his spine he feels the wind that blows from the heart of the planet, that wraps around it from pole to pole. The wind that beats back the storms, the sun from the storm beats back from the storms from the sun and the stars. This man is... Godzilla is just that fucking guy. You cannot tell me otherwise. Godzilla is just that fucking dude. Like, he's able to feel, like, the earth, basically, and everything that goes on in it. He knows where every single goddamn Titan is at. He literally has, like, where is it? Wherever he was fighting Tiamat. Okay. That is just badass. He just, like, beams into the fucking sky like that and destroys the entire freaking oil rig that have poachers on it. Godzilla is just so fucking badass. Like, why? Like, he gets sprayed in the face by Tiamat's, like, poison. And then here he is seeing in fucking, like, he basically can see in infrared. Like a goddamn snake. Not to mention all the other fucking overpowered abilities that this motherfucker has. Like, he can, like, people think that he was only able to use the nuclear pulse whenever he was turning into burning Godzilla against King Ghidorah in Boston, but that is false. He has, it's actually in this comic that I have right here. There's all my God of War comics. Awesome. There it is. Shit. Alright. I got Monsterverse Titanthology. And it has Godzilla Aftershock in it. And also a Kong story in it. Basically telling has his origins in it that is just pretty cool, and some Titan profiles, which is was also pretty fucking cool. So yeah, this motherfucker, the Muto Prime, comes in, basically the one who killed the original, well, not the original Godzilla, but the Godzilla skeleton at the beginning of the 2014 movie. Yeah, this is the motherfucker who killed that killed that Godzilla, putting the 2 Muto eggs inside of him. Anyways, you can see here, this takes place after the 2014 movie, but before 2019, because of the Godzilla spikes that are on him right now. And Godzilla has a go at Muto Prime, and Muto Prime gets a good fucking lick on Godzilla, like, whoop, pow! Godzilla's like, okay, and then just tries to chase after it, and then can't catch up with it. And each fight that Godzilla runs into the Muto Prime, well, he starts losing more power. And this is that fight that I was talking about, depicting the Muto Prime kicking Dagon's ass, which is the name of that Godzilla that was dead at the beginning of the 2014 movie. Like, he got his ass handed to him and was got eggs shoved up his ass. Suckling on all of his radioactive energy. But, it took a chain of events, but Godzilla was able to activate the nuclear pulse, like the regular one, after getting his fucking spine shattered. Now, I'm sure he would be able to, like, activate it normally, because I'm 100% sure he could do it. Like, here, there we go. That's the deceased Godzilla with the, you see those two little fucking glowing orbs right there? That looks like that little worm parasite that gets into the eyes of snails, which is a perfect analogy because the Mutos are depicted as parasites. Man, this is a long motherfucking comic. Here we go. She does her sonic roar and then just crushes all of his fucking spines. And he is just releasing in blue energy. He props her on his back and then boom, nuclear pulse. Sends her to fucking Jesus. Which is just badass. Godzilla has all these magnificent abilities. Like, there is no way Kong could add up to that. But I'm sure Kong will still be a helping hand to this new fight. Now, I've been hearing something about Shimu. I don't know what exactly that's all about. I guess gonna be partner up with this new Scarred King, which is that ape that we saw from the Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire teaser. That was the ape named Scar King. Scar, help me. Long live the king. I'm terrible. But it's just like, how much more powerful can MonsterVerse Godzilla get? But we can use possibly like other Godzillas as a reference, obviously, because Heisei Godzilla basically got to the point where he was infinitely getting stronger, like just more powerful as he kept on using the Bernie G Spark heat ray. Every time he blasted it, it would just keep on growing in power, which was crazy whenever he was fighting Destroya. And they could go along like that, but I'm sure they're gonna do their own kind of thing, because the MonsterVerse has always been known to birth new concepts, which are welcome to the Godzilla fans. And I know it's welcome because, well, any way that Godzilla just gets stronger or more badass, people are just gonna love it. But just seeing him possibly just getting absolutely fucking jacked and bigger again, like, oh man, that's just crazy. I cannot wait for this fucking movie. I heard it also got delayed, which is pain in the ass. But I think it's still gonna be coming out early next year, and we're almost there. So I think I guess we'll see. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like a trailer fucking sometime in like December or January or some shit. But don't trust me by saying that. I could be wrong, but it's kind of like what happened with Transformers. We started getting like leaks and shit like that, and the movie released in like early to mid this year, and the first trailer dropped in December, and more stuff started dropping. Like, even though the marketing of that movie was a little meh, it still had stuff dropping at like December through like the beginning of this year. So I'm sure it wouldn't be bad for Legendary to do that with this new Godzilla movie. And they haven't been doing bad so far with the Godzilla and Kong MonsterVerse movies. They have not been doing bad at all. As much as people like shit on King of the Monsters that aren't monster fans, because even the synthesized one, a friend of mine who I play games with on Gaming Gogeta 002, go check that out. He is critical towards stuff like that, but like he is critical, and he's like no nonsense when it comes down to criticizing towards like shit he likes or shit that I like. And and he's just overall like he doesn't sugarcoat it, and I'd say he's like a very reliable critic, and he had this to say about 2019, and he said that the critics were too harsh on it because, well, this movie is literally just what happened before in the older Godzilla movies, and the critics praised those movies back then, so why not praise this one? Because it's literally the same. It's the same. It's like it has new concepts and stuff in it to keep us like intrigued, but it has the same energy, the same purpose, like of the older Showa Godzilla movies. And critics were giving like scores of like 60 and above to those movies. So why be harsh on this movie? And I kinda agree with him. So I don't know. 2014, I think it dragged a little, but I still love the movie regardless. Like, there's no way you're getting out of me for loving that movie. I fucking love it. Kong Skull Island, it had a nice cast in there, like Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, and Tom Hiddleston, and a bunch of other fucking awesome people in there. And they were funny as hell as well. And Kong was pretty fucking cool. But as you know me, I am more of a Godzilla enjoyer. And I'm not saying being a Kong fan is bad, because I grew up with the 2005 Kong, and I love that movie. And the 2019 movie, like I said, I think it got too much of a harsh welcome from critics. Now, I do understand why they would do that, because like Transformers Rise of the Beast, I think it had too much focus on just the fans than just overall. And yeah, it really shows. And this is coming from a fan. And then Godzilla vs. Kong was just goated as fuck. Like, that movie was just mwah, fucking good. And Adam Wingard is directing the new movie as well, who is also the director of Godzilla vs. Kong, and he did a phenomenal job. So, and Godzilla vs. Kong literally got praise from absolutely everybody. Like, everyone and their mom was fucking going to go see that movie. Everyone. And they were hyped about that fucking movie. So, he could do it again. I honestly believe he could do it again. So, just seeing this greatness and just Godzilla getting more badass is just cool as fuck. So, yeah. Awesome out of nowhere Godzilla video today. And I hope you guys are, I guess, doing well. I don't fucking know. Like, comment, subscribe for more of me. Go to GamingGogeta002. I am being a little more frequent on that game, and I am got a PS5, so quality on the audio and everything is going to be much better than that thing. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe for more of me, and this has been Thirsty Gogeta signing out. Peace.